It was already trying. It was 5:40 p.m. I got some alcohol here. I'm on my Sims 4. So sometime 9 months ago, me and my friend with black hair, did like 3 threesomes on my girlfriend with black hair I was with. Sometime last year, Shirley messaged me. And I had conversations with Damon Winning while he was in jail. Who is the rapper that got like 5 years in prison for gun charges. Only on one day when I was 13, I did things with my neighbor named Brian, who owns the Warder House on Jessica's Lane. I had 5 girlfriends in my alternative school. Alicia's YouTube is I Love Ryan Fair. Brooks's YouTube is Brooke Dirks. Tanya's dead, but she has a Facebook. Nadia Piggott has a YouTube of her getting married to her husband, and then Sabrina La Rochelle has a YouTube channel. And this Shirley YouTube hasn't been updated for years. And then after Shirley, only on one day, I did things with Kelly J. Coyle. And then, like I said, after Shirley left, drama happened in my life. Where this boy named Alex came in with his girlfriend Courtney and stole my Xbox. Either him or James Colvin did. And Alex brought bed bugs in my house. And like I said, every day my dad is mean to me. And really, I was just like, I can always choose who will play people in the books and movies I have made over this situation. Because I got nothing out of being Ryan George Fair, except for slander pages. Being cheated on by all my girlfriends. A watchful public that watches Shirley and wanted to know what Ryan George Fair looked like. So I was just like, I'm very real. When I was 17, I was with Billy. And I was with him from the time until I was 17 until I was 20. And then when I was 21, I did things with Kelly J. Caldwell on one day. And like I said, even though I did things with Brian, Billy, and Kelly, I just feel as if I'm not gay or bi. I like to watch Little Nicky and Harry Potter movies. I'm sad that my third black girlfriend Tanya died, who was black. And like I said, Margie Robichaux, who calls herself Gigi with a sister named Jeanette, is a real person. Even though I have schizophrenia. Jerry Green's cover photo says sit on it. Brendan Drexler was one of my best friends in my alternative school. And then there's a Brandon Jones boy, and then like I said, Dan Wrigley and Damon Winning are real. I call them people coincidence, people where they have similar looks or features of other people. And then, like I said, 3 years ago, is when Ryan Cherry died from the coronavirus pandemic. Who was my black friend? And my whole life, I've been deprived of females. And then, like I said, in 2020, they put me on Haldol, and I had a reaction to it. And like I said, when I was 16, no, my dad didn't buy me a car. I didn't drive until I was 21. And then, like I said, I have a Hispanic friend named Javier that I talk to sometimes on my One Ryan Fair Facebook. And there was a girl named Brie Mondragon in the hospital that kissed me and Javier. There was a girl named Amber that was Brandon's girlfriend. And like I said, even though I'm Ryan George Fair, I never talked to Brandon Rogers or Jeffree Star. But Billy Wesley Fouts told me, I talked to Jeffree Star once on a Twitter account. On the Dear Shirley Twitter. My girlfriend with black hair wanted to be with Caleb. And then, like I said, sometime when I was 20, 20, I did things with a girl named Gabby on one day. We had a one-night stand, me and Gabby. Me and my girlfriend with black hair that I was with 9 months ago. Me and my friend did things together with her. I miss my black friend who died. And they didn't say I was a diabetic person. They said I had OCD, autism, ADHD, bipolar disorder, Tourette syndrome, and paranoid schizophrenia. And with my schizophrenia, I look at people, like dolls. Because there are, 20 people on my Ryan Fair Facebook, I can't explain away, and there's about 30 of them I'm not friends with, that don't like me. I would go to Arrow, the alternative school I was in. And there was a boy named Jacob Cochran that killed himself. But I finally graduated from high school, but I thought about dropping out. And then, like I said, there was a man named Mr. Brooks in my classroom, that molested a student. In my public school, there was a man named Mr. Dick, that had child porn. I don't call or visit my mom. I just sent my mom's side of the family last year. Because they're evil. See, with me, I only have one page. And my mom has one page. And between my stepdad and my stepbrother, I think it's like 10 or 11 pages. I don't see it as being my fault I had a psychosis. When Alex Stephen Griffith wanted to put things about me on Brian George Fair Rip-Off Report. For several years, I believed in, a goddess that would follow me around all the time with weapons. But she's not real to me anymore. Even though these people are always real. And see, I'm not a cyberbully person. I like to get along with people. But I was just sick of slander page exploitation. And see, my dad George never taught me how to pay bills. He only bought me a car when I was 22. And he pays my phone bill every month. So really, I just won't lie about the facts. That I was the prison and blackmail boyfriend with Cheryl Aid, for 4 years. But even though I was the prison and blackmail boyfriend, I try not to let that define my life. And like I said, my black friend died 3 years ago. Um, and like I said, in 2020, they put me on Halidol and I had a reaction to it. I deal with tactile hallucinations in my hands and feet. As part of my paranoid schizophrenia, but they don't cause me any pain. Even though I was Wiccan for several years, I listened to Christian music and Jewish music. Um, at any point, I can appear on Ryan George for a Revolve Report. And I have a black rabbit and a turtle. I liked a black and Hispanic girl when I was young named Kelly Jeffries. But Kelly turned me down. And I was in 2 alternative schools. And I was sent there for generalized anxiety, but then I became a behavior issue. Because I adapted, to my environment. There was a girl named Rachel that I liked that had blonde hair, but she was with Victor. And then later said I think Sarah liked me, but then she got with Victor. I help out my black friend Jamal with money. Because they qualified my disability in 3 weeks, I used my disability money to help out my friends, like my friend Jamal and my friend Davon, through PayPal and things like that. And really, unless you have something to offer me, you're not getting any of my disability money. I went to the psych ward a lot as a child, and as a teenager. Um, Sometimes I go to the psych ward as an adult. I went to the psych ward a couple times, as an adult. When I would go to the psych ward, they would talk to me up there. There was a lady named Miss Sharon that I used to go swimming with my friend Ray. With my friend Ryan who died. When I would go to the psych ward, they would have, they would have lunchtime and things like that. I have one self-harm scar. This one is to symbolize my black friend's death. This one is a dark tree, and this one is because I tried to kill myself 3 times the Grim Reaper. With me, Ryan George Fair, I don't like to relate as my ex-boyfriend, because it caused me a lot of pain and sadness. To see status updates about me that were negative, at BHH, people would like them. And then, like I said, I would go to school. And Alex Stephen Griffith, my third threesome, wanted to put things about me on Ryan George Carver Report. And for the past 3 years, I've been collecting disability. But when I was in BHH, I was an admin. And like I said, really my job was to sell black web and not answer questions. When Alex wanted to put things about me on Ripoff Report, because my dad George never taught me how to pay bills. My mom's house is abusive. And I finally had a life, outside of Sherwood when I turned like 22. I like to watch court shows and things like that. Like Judge Judy and Paternity Court and Maury. And like I said last year, I hung out with my friend named Jay, who has his new girlfriend. And like I said, I did things with Jasmine, who is the real Jasmine and Brandy People Coincidence girl on Monday, who's light skinned. So I'm not racist, and I never have been. And like I said, my stepdaughter, has black grandchildren. And really, in my opinion, there's nothing wrong with being gay or bisexual. When I was 28 is when Matt Beckner attempted to rape me when I was drunk. And there was a man named Chris that said, if you show me yours, I'll show you mine to me when I was little. I don't like Alicia because she didn't really give me sex. And then Brooke Dirks, gave me a blowjob, and I fingered her and ate her out. Tanya said no, I didn't have my request. And then I fingered Sabrina La Rochelle when I was 17. And like I said, I'm a schizophrenic person that's been on disability for the past 3 years. And Ripoff Report was created sometime when I was 20 or 21. I was just going on 32 minutes. I'm in a good mood. I'm going to talk to my friends on my Ryan Fair Facebook today. Some people know where my Ryan Fair Facebook is. If you guys want to send me a friend request on there, I'll link it in the description. And it's April 20th, 2023, so it's 4:20. And it's 6:12 p.m. I'm drinking my alcohol because I don't smoke marijuana anymore. So much love and peace, Shorty from Ryan George Barrett.